One of the worst things I think you can do, or anybody can do when it comes to an album, is listening to it on shuffle for your first listen. I mean, don't get me wrong, you could do whatever you want. You could listen to the album however you want, but honestly, I feel like you do yourself and the artist a disservice by just immediately throwing the album on shuffle. I mean, you're not really even listening to the album the way it's intended. How are you going to get the full message of the album? How are you going to understand the full body of work if you're just jumping around from song to song? And then you're listening to all these transitions that sound weird because you're not listening to the album as intended. For example, I don't think you can listen to J. Cole's The Fall Off on shuffle. I feel like, at least definitely for your first listen, you have to play it through. Jumping around from song to song, you're not going to understand the story he's trying to tell. You're not going to understand the timeline. And I feel like the same can be said for a lot of albums. Honestly, every album. Unless it's one of those compilation albums, let me know if you know of an album where you could just jump around on your first listen and still feel like you've understood it in its entirety. And once again, you can listen to the album however you want, but I will judge you. And I know I'm not the only person that feels this way.